So, I'm noticing a lot of, I guess, news cycle exhaustion or just a general feeling of overwhelm regarding the rapid pace changes happening here in the States. So I just want to do a really short EFT session about balancing calm and resistance and I guess just having the courage to make a stand and choose a fight that means a lot to you in terms of what you can focus on to help improve the world and help answer the prayers for safety and security that so many people utter. So let's just start by paying attention to how we feel in our bodies. The weight. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice any tension that you're holding. Maybe it's in your back. Maybe you find yourself clenching your jaw. Maybe you're holding it in your hands. And just soften as you breathe. Can you feel your heartbeat? Is there a breeze? Take a look around you and just notice the way the light interacts with your surroundings, how shadows are cast. Notice the intricacy of the realm that you're in. Just all the visual details, the textures, the way the light touches things. Taking a deep breath. Hold it. Now slowly release it. Let's do it again. Inhale. Hold it. Release. We'll just go through the points. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed by the news. Sometimes I feel like I'm so behind in just understanding what's happening in my world. Sometimes I feel like I'm slipping farther behind every day. I wish that I could feel like I could take my time and slow all this down. It feels like it's happening too fast. I'm so invested in what happens with my country and with the people in it that I'm attached. And it hurts to be attached to something that has so much bad news surrounding it. I would prefer to be in a more calm state. There's so much happening that I can't be a part of it all. Some fights against injustice are fights that I have to sit out. And it hurts me to feel like I'm abandoning the people who are victims of that injustice. But I understand that I have to choose a fight and focus on it. I don't want to be overwhelmed, and sometimes I feel overwhelmed. Sometimes I feel nearly paralyzed by how overwhelming all of this rapid news is. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of injustice. I'm afraid of what will happen to me when I speak out. I'm afraid of what will happen to my friends and my family as they resist oppression. I'm afraid. But it's okay to be afraid. I feel compassion, and it's my compassion that leads me to feel afraid for people. I like and honor my compassion. And I wholly accept the fear and the pain that comes with having compassion. I honor myself exactly as I am. I honor my level of emotional energy, whatever that may be. Because whatever emotional energy I have can be used to fight injustice and for people to have protected human rights. I may not be able to influence as much as other people are, but I accept my responsibility, however small it may be, to aid in this fight to protect people. I give myself permission to release a lot of tension involved in the fights that I just cannot help. I will remain true to my integrity, even in the fights that I cannot help. I will still communicate when asked, fully and honestly, about those fights that I cannot be a part of. But I will not allow too much energy to be pulled away from what matters most to me. I fully accept myself and my position in this resistance. I understand why I can feel so overwhelmed. I accept myself despite being overwhelmed. I love and honor the fact that I care enough about all of these things for it to weigh on my soul. I cherish this loving soul, and I love and accept myself. I am glad to be here. I'm glad to have the opportunity to fight against injustice and for the protection of human beings. I'm glad that I get the opportunity to exist in a time where I can help others who need it when they need it most. I am glad that I am here to be another voice shouting words of resistance. I am glad to be here to be another pair of hands pushing the future in the right direction. I am thankful that I get to be here to do what I can to be a good steward for the land and for the people who will come after us. I am grateful that I am here in a time where I can make changes, where I can protect people. I am glad these trying times found me. And I am glad and I honor the fact that I do not fight for human rights to avoid hell. Rather, I fight for human rights to protect people from the hells of oppression. And it's great. It's great that I get to be here. Me being here to resist is one less person who abandoned our ancestors, one less person who abandons who's yet to come. I accept myself. I'm proud of my strength and my resilience. I'm glad that I have found myself in a time that my compassion is most valuable. And I honor the fight that I have in me. I will allow my heart to decide where to put the energy of that fight that I have within me. Let's just conclude with some deep breaths. Breathe in. Hold it. Release. Thank you. Thank you for being here. As always, every day is a beautiful day to resist abuse. And let's answer prayers.